Well, Americans adore their pets. I'm no exception to that. Dogs, cats, rabbits, those furry creatures that come in all shapes and sizes. But what we don't love are the allergies often resulting from airborne dander carried by loose fur. I'm seeing some loose fur flying up here right now. And then you've got the itching and the sneezing and the wheezing, even asthma in severe cases. Listen to this. 6 out of 10 people in this country come in contact with a dog or cat each and every day. With a pet population near 100 million, that is a whole lot of dander and a whole lot of fur. Here to discuss and kick off our series on pet parenting and pet care is veterinarian Shelby Neely, affectionately known as the Cat Doctor, and Chris Lee, professional pet groomer. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hey Danielle, thanks.
And we've got a third guest here this morning. This is Emma. That's why we saw a little bit of fur fly in there. You know, and you pet her, and it's wonderful. I mean, cats and dogs are so great therapeutic-wise, and we all love our pets. But I have to tell you, some things are not so lovable. I was telling you about my cat shedding last night. And as a result of that, there are lots of allergens in my house. Dr. Neely, medically speaking, what are allergens?
Allergens are anything that you are allergic to, and not everyone's allergic to the same things. Allergens can be inhaled, they can be ingested through food allergies, or something that's in contact with your skin, and they produce an allergic reaction, which may include wheezing and sneezing and hives and even asthma. I was telling you last night my son was sneezing because the cat was in the bed. That's a whole nother story. All right, Chris, in your experience as a groomer, and you know, you got to be honest, even though you know you've got these cat and dog lovers out there watching, what is worse, cat or dog allergens, and what do you suggest people do to address the issue?
Okay, well, most people that are allergic to cats are going to tell you that cat allergies are the worst. And there actually is studies that show that more people are actually allergic to the dander and the allergens from cats than there are in dogs.
Really?
There are good solutions, including regular grooming and shedding solutions, de-shedding solutions. We in our salon use a FURminator product, which are able to be used at home. And it actually pulls the undercoat and the dander out of the coat with the edge that's designed to actually go through the top hair without cutting it.
You know, I'm here holding this. This has some...
It's professionally made.
It's great.
It's a very good product.
This. So I'm excited to see how it works.
Oh, sure. It's really simple. You just want to take the FURminator tool and run it down your pet's coat, whether it's a cat or a dog. A couple of strokes, and as you can see, it just starts bringing that undercoat right out of the pet. And you want to go over the same area about 3 times, and it will reduce your shedding by up to about 90%, which really helps with all those allergens.
Wow, and I think Emma likes it too.
They do, yeah. It's great for their pet, it's great for the coat. Also, people think that their cats are self-grooming because we're taught that. Cats do groom themselves. Dr. Neely can explain that a little more to you, but they should be groomed on a regular basis also.
There's a cat FURminator as well.
Oh, yeah, one for a cat. I was just here thinking cats are a whole lot of self. They don't want anything to do with you for the most part. Dr. Neely, though, from a medical perspective, how important, though, is it to make sure that we are grooming our dogs and cats?
It's extremely important. It's important for the pet, and it's important for the people around the pet. There are many things that people traditionally have done to take care of their allergies to pets, like doing a lot of vacuuming and not having cloth curtains and having air filters. But those are all treating the problem when it's already in the environment. And if you use something like the de-shedding tool, you're removing the allergen before it's spread into the environment.
Yeah, I think that's really good advice. And you know, and as we watch Emma exit stage right, I want to ask you, can shaving an animal's fur, because I have a lot of friends who do this, can that reduce shedding?
It actually does not reduce the shedding.
Help.
No.
Okay.
You know, all you're doing is cutting the hair shorter, but you still have the same amount of hair that's shedding out of the pet. People need to understand also that a dog's coat was designed for a certain reason. Cat's coat's the same way. It protects them from the elements, from the rain, from the sun. You know, so when you're cutting the coat off, you're just exposing them to more of that. Actually, shedding them properly instead of cutting the coat is the best way to go.
Interesting, because as a professional groomer, I know that you use professional de-shedding you know, devices exclusively. But I want to ask you, because as I said, as I was holding this up and I saw how heavy it is and just how well made it is this just for professional use, or can I use this, or the one for the cat at home?
You can certainly use it. It's made to our standards and the qualities that the grooming industry expects a tool to be made in, but they are used by consumers everywhere. We sell them We recommend
I use them in
them.
my practice.
You do?
Of course.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So that means I'll be using it on Mittens tonight.
That's right.
And how a boy cat got the name Mittens is a whole nother story. We'll talk about that when we see you guys again, because we know that you guys are going to be back talking about other issues as it relates to cats and dogs. So thank you so much for coming by and sharing the FURminator with us.
Thank you, Danielle.
All right. Great to meet you. And if you'd like to learn more information on how to reduce animal allergens in your own home and the very best ways to de-shed your dog or cat safely and effectively, please visit FURminator.com.